Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. This is a short story called A Widower. Arthur and Sharon both had rewarding careers. After being a fighter pilot, having flown a sortie over Haiphong Harbor, Arthur opted for a civilian career in which he spent in the Two Rivers Unified School District, first as a clerk and slowly moving up to be its assistant director of human resources. Arthur was pushed to take early retirement and resented it because that's what employers do to get rid of deadwood without getting sued for age discrimination. Arthur wondered, am I deadwood? Privately, Sharon was glad that Arthur retired. Even though she liked her job, she had long preferred to leave and play with Arthur, travel, take dance lessons, visit the grandkids. But that plan didn't work out, and not because, like many in their age group, one of them got a heart attack or a cancer diagnosis. She literally got run over by a bus. On her bike, the bus changed lanes and didn't see her. The bike frame was crushed, so it wrapped around her neck, and she died of asphyxiation. Arthur developed a routine: walk his dog Daisy while the coffee was perking, then linger over the newspaper, shower, read while listening to his favorite music, and so on. At bedtime, Arthur called Daisy into the bed, and he tried to fall asleep always listening to the same CD, called A Child's Gift of Lullabies. Arthur spent a lot of time thinking about Sharon, gentle, genuinely interested in him, and then all the way to the end they enjoyed their more tender version of making love. Arthur thought he'd spend his last years with that routine, but then his best friend had a stroke and became wheelchair-bound, living in fear of the next one. So Arthur decided to come into schools to describe what it's really like to be a fighter pilot. For example, while being barely old enough to rent a car, you get to control a huge snorting beast in hopes that your work will save more lives than you end. But all three local schools politely turned him down. He figured that the schools don't want anything that seems pro-military. A local Rotary Club did let him speak. Next, Arthur thought of tutoring, but despite querying the principals at those schools, he got only one referral. He figured that was because he was an old male. The one kid was Adam, a 12-year-old boy who disliked reading. They read Top Gun together. Adam asked questions and treasured the book, especially because Arthur autographed it. Arthur also felt good about it, not just because it motivated Adam to read, but because the wide-eyed Adam made Arthur feel almost heroic. But after finishing the book, Adam's mom thanked him and thus ended Arthur's tutoring efforts. Arthur then returned to his simple life, adding gardening, volunteering at the animal shelter, and writing his memoir. Its last line, I tried. Anyway, that story is called A Widower. I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.